How's it going, you lot, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be carrying on from last video, and we're going to be spraying up the fog surrounds and the lower grille. So we're going to do that now. It looks a bit bare at the minute. As you can see, the car looks really bare, but we're going to get it all done. I'm going to get everything set up. I'm going to set up the camera. I'm going to show you guys what I use and how I'm going to do it, stuff like that. Sorry if it's a bit windy. The weather's not on point today, but we're about to go do it now. So back with you guys in just a sec. That one, and then we can move on to the grille itself. Now to dry probably for like 10 minutes. It dries quite quick, primer does, compared to the actual paint itself. So we'll leave that for 10 minutes and then we'll be back to carry on the rest of it. Alright, so time's up waiting on the first coat. We can move on to the second coat now and get that done nicely. And that's the second coat done. So what we'll do now is wait for that, obviously, see it for it all to dry. It's looking good colour at the minute, everything's going well. Just leave it to dry for another like 10 minutes or so, like 7.5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on the weather and what it's all like on the outside. And then we can hopefully either do another coat of primer, or we can move on to the gloss black paint next after that. So yeah, let's stay tuned and it should be all right. Right, so that's all good. Second coat's done. I think I'm going to go for a third coat just to be on the safe side, and then after that we can do the gloss black paint. So let's do the third coat quickly. Make sure your cans all shook up and ready to go beforehand, and then you can just crack on and do it. Right, so that's that final coat done. What I'm going to do now is leave that all to dry, and then hopefully after that it should all be good to go and ready for some paint after that. And then basically once the paint's done, after the paint we can go ahead and put some lacquer on after that, and then I will just leave it overnight to dry and then put them on probably the next day. So yeah, let's just see how this goes, and then yeah, let's crack on. I'll be back with you guys in a sec when we're ready to put the gloss black paint on. Right guys, so we're back. So basically, as you can see, it's all cleared up now and it's all looking really good and quite smooth. Not gonna lie, it's quite a good primer. It did fill in quite a few gaps and it's made it look a lot smoother now. So we can move on to the black paint now itself. Get some black paint here. I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 coats, sort of same as like the primer. Make sure you do give your can a good shake up. Make sure it's ready to go, and then we can apply some gloss black paint. So here's layer coat number 1, and let's go from there. So we're going to leave that to dry now, leave that to dry for a bit longer, so probably like 20 minutes or so, just because it is like a gloss black paint. That's the paint you're using now instead of a primer, so it doesn't dry as quick. But we're going to leave that for about 20 minutes and then we'll be back, and yeah, we can go from there. Alright, so that's all done. Let's move on to coat number 2. I left it for about 15 minutes, a bit less than what I would have, but it dried pretty quick, so it's looking good. Let's put a bit of a heavier coat on this time and make sure you do go all the way around and make sure it's all the same as it should be. So there we go. That is the second coat done now. It's looking alright. There's a few bits, as you can see here, from where it's built up on the plastic. Can't really do anything about that. Like I said, if you wanted to do a professional look, you could have sanded it all down. It would have been good. But for me, it doesn't really matter to me. I probably will get them all done professionally in the future. But for now, it's going to look way better than what it did before. So yeah, that's that done. Let's move on to coat 3 after this is dried. Right, so that's all done. Let's move on to the third coat. I might go for 4 actually now, looking at them, because I've gone for quite light coats for the first and the second, so it's my fault. But I want to go for some heavy coats now, so like third and fourth one. If the fourth one needs doing, I'm going to go for really heavy coats. So make sure your cans are shook up. They're looking good so far, I must admit. But yeah, we're getting towards the end, obviously, so hopefully it should look a lot better than this. The thing you got to watch when you are actually doing the paint itself is the fact that you're going to notice with the grey primer, you're going to miss a few areas. Obviously, I think the spray pattern of the primer is a bit wider compared to the actual aerosol, this one, but compared to the sprayer of this black paint. Right, so that was obviously the third coat. Let's move on to the fourth one now. I'm going to go really, really heavy with this coat, and then I'm probably going to leave it to dry for the longest after this, so probably for like 45 minutes to an hour. The paint's drying quite quick out here, so it's pretty good. So let's move on to the final and fourth coat. Well, hopefully the final fourth coat. And then let's apply it really heavily, and then see how good it comes out. That's all I'm going to need. I'm going to leave it to dry now, and then if there's any spots left after that, I will go over it again, but for now it looks pretty good. So let's wait for that to dry, and then we can apply the lacquer. Right, so this is what they look like. They're all dry and they're all ready to go for a clear coat. So hopefully the clear coat should bring out a bit more gloss in them. They're looking a bit dull at the minute, so hopefully it should bring out a bit glossier after this. So what I'm going to do is, obviously I'm not going to spray them in my car. I've just got them in the car at the minute just to protect the bottom of my car. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tripod over here, and I am going to basically hold them by like the ends of the hangers, or hold them by the ends, and then clear coat them whilst they're in the air, like mid-air, so I can get a bit of, you know, like a better coverage going on. So we'll do that now, and then we'll see what happens from there. Right there, so there we go. That's pretty much it. I'm going to wrap that video up there. I'm not going to go into putting them on and stuff like that, because the video would just be way too long else, and I will put that in another video. So don't worry, you're not be missing out on the final product and see what it looks like. I will put that up in a video. Now, there's going to be a lot of you commenting saying like, Luke, you use like alloy wheel paint and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter. It's paint I left over. It's something I wanted to try. I know it's not going to be the best finishing product going. It's something I thought I'd give a go myself. And stuff like that. I know a lot of people be like, Luke, you're ruining a nice car. Look, it's only a fog surround. It's something that can be replaced. It's something that can be easily fixed. Don't worry. I've got a good feeling it's gonna come out decent though, right? So don't worry about it. We're not all here to make miracles, guys. But yeah, now hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Like I said, if it's helped you out at all by just doing some little things out to your car, comment down below and let me know. Just trying to help you all out as always. Yeah, just give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you share it around if anyone else wants to see it. And subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button to be notified every single time I upload. And check out all my social media, guys. It'll be in the description down below. Love you as always. I'll see you next video when we're putting them on. And yeah, see you soon. Bye bye for now.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame.